What's poppin', everybody? Y'all know what time it is. Some more sim game action. Let's go. This video, we are rocking. Oh, we getting dotted. Oh, we getting dotted. And he could go all the. We got him. Okay. Big tackle right there. But we got the San Francisco 49ers, and our opponent tosses it. And he's in the end zone. Very good start for him. Now, as far as the 49ers go, quick team breakdown. Carlos Hyde he's an absolute beast. I mean, the dude is real nice. And then you have Kaepernick, who's, not the most accurate, but he makes a really good pass right there, even though I had terrible users with my pocket presence. And, woo, there goes a Kaepernick pass. So it's just going to be inconsistent. Sometimes he's going to make Brady-like passes. Sometimes he's going to be, he's going to be the cause of some headaches. Let's just put it that way. So you really want to build your offense around the ground attack if you're going to really use the Niners effectively. Carlos Hyde needs to get the ball a ton. And you need to run with Kaepernick a ton. Like, it's just got to be a lot of little stuff like that. Play action, little rollouts, little flat passes, drags. A lot of short dink and dunk stuff. Running with the QB, using that mobility. And then, of course, just pounding the ball with Carlos Hyde because he is an absolute problem. Like I said, defensively, this team, they are just not the same, man. They are just not the same. I mean, Bowman is an absolute monster. But outside of him, they've just lost so many pieces since last year. Just so many athletes, so many good players, so many skilled players. It's just like, what the heck? So, hey, what can I say? The defense is okay. As far as their playbook goes, I definitely like their offensive playbook a lot. It's a playbook I used in Madden 13 as my main scheme, and it's definitely a good playbook again this year, especially with the gun bunch strong. Very good formation right there, very effective, and, it's just really good playbook in my opinion. Defensively, they've actually got a pretty good 3-4 playbook, so if you like the 3-4, they've got a pretty good book. It's one of my, oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. It's one of my go-to 3-4 playbooks out of them. Out of like all the 3-4 playbooks in the game, I would say theirs is probably in the top 5. So that pretty much wraps it up for the sim breakdown of the 49ers. Now, what I wanted to talk about in this video is a couple things. First, how I'm trying to get better at the game. Second, the guide itself and how the progress is coming along for that. Third, just kind of general stuff like that. Anyways, so first things first, how am I getting better at the game? One thing I want to talk about is pocket presence. I've noticed, and you see it in this video, where I will literally just roll out way too far or drop back way too far. And then another mistake I make a lot, so, kind of learn from my mistakes, if you will, is that I will, before I make a pass sometimes, I'll drop back too much, and that leads to a lot of inaccurate passes. Another thing that I'll do is I'll sprint backwards instead of just strafing backwards or whatever. And so what ends up happening when you do that is that one pass earlier where Kaepernick was really accurate, surprisingly, really should have been a bad pass, but I'll just tap that right trigger or R2, and it will just mess everything up. So that's absolutely one thing I'm working on in my game right now is just pocket presence in general with the quarterback. The next big thing I'm working on is with my ground attack, just the user sticks. I mean, everybody knows the double juke, but mastering the back juke, mastering the double juke, getting those two things down, getting the spin move pretty solid, and just making sure I'm hitting the right hole. You don't want to get too aggressive every single time. Just because you run a toss doesn't necessarily mean you need to go outside, and you definitely don't need to bust the inside zone outside every single time, because a lot of times what you'll find is you will actually cost yourself some yards because you got greedy, and then the defensive end or the outside linebacker ends up block shedding, and you gain 1 yard or lose a yard versus getting 5 or 6 yards if you would have just took the correct hole when you did. And right here, we just forced a terrible pass, man. Just terrible. I mean, there's just no excuses for that type of pass, man. You just got to throw the ball out of bounds. Making smart decisions. As a quarterback, you got to just know one play is not going to kill your day. You know, you just got to live for the next play. So that's, you know, I guess the last thing I'm trying to work on right now offensively is just decision making. You know when to take that sack, know when to, you know, actually make the pass. Sometimes just run it with the QB, having that right balance, and just kind of mixing all that stuff together to get yourself a nice, solid foundation for offensive fundamentals and skills and decision making. So execution and all that fun stuff. The next thing is, you know, what the heck is going on with the guy? The guy just, oh my gosh, look at Bolden for game though. The guide is coming along nicely, guys. Right now, I'm more in the testing out phase. I got most of the setups done. Just testing them out in wagers and big games, you know, trying to get good competition to make sure the stuff is up to the quality that I hold my stuff to. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now. Is you're going to see a lot of more MUT wagers and things like that in the channel coming up. And we're going to keep working out the little things, the little kinks and things like that until it is the final finished A+ quality product for you guys. But other than that, that's wrapping it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Till the next time, we gone.